is up? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And shockingly, I got some more Resident Evil Reverse gameplay for you, which not shocking that I do, but it's shocking because if you've watched my last videos, you were probably expecting me to play some Callisto Protocol. Well, if you haven't already gotten by the title, unfortunately, not only am I not playing Callisto Protocol, I'm probably not going to be playing it for a long time, at the very least, because it's a subtopic into my major topic for today. And that topic is the topic of, are games really worth the $70 price point they're asking for this generation? It's been a controversial topic, and I agree. I don't think they are. I think a lot of them are. I don't like the price hike, and I think we're going to see more people kind of gain resistance from that. But what happened in this case, well, the game had its reviews come out the day it's released, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it doesn't always look good, because if you do have confidence in your product, you just let people know automatically. And the reviews weren't glowing. I do think I would have fun in playing and enjoying the game, which is another discussion altogether. But the problem here is you're not paying $70 to have fun. You can have fun with a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's worth what you paid for. And that's the question. Is it worth what you paid for? The number one question I ask whenever I play any game: is it worth the price I paid for? If it's not, then I probably shouldn't have got it. And Callisto Protocol, I'm not going to get into all the problems I heard or who I listened to or whatnot. It just isn't worth what it's asking for. I think it's good, a fun game you can have a lot of fun with, but maybe down the line at a cheaper price point. On top of, maybe I'll wait where you can have all the season pass content together in a one bundle and save a lot more money there. Because a lot of games, unfortunately, are just not worth it. Like, prime example, the only game I wanted to play this year was Gotham Knights. Now, I know a lot of people weren't looking forward to that game. It didn't come out the greatest reviews ever. I still would have had fun with it because I like DC, Marvel, comic book stuff. I'm into that kind of shit. But I waited. I didn't get it when it came out. And guess what? Today, a little over a month later, I got the game for $40 on Amazon. So almost 50% off. Like, barely a month later. So can you imagine I paid $70 for it compared to, hey, wait a month later, like almost half off? Now, I think people are starting to get a little smarter to that kind of stuff. But here's a question I want to ask you guys, because I was talking to my friend about it. And we were saying, which games can we, honestly say right now that you would get day one? Like, no question. Obviously, Resident Evil 4 Remake be number one for me. I think we all can understand and get that. I can see that. Probably a Remake Part 2 would be another one for me next year. Those two games I can say I'm getting day one. Like, no questions asked. Like, if they disappoint me, you know what? I'll live and die by that ship. Alright, I can accept that. The others, like, Hard Legacy, Dead Island 2, Dead Space Remake, just trying to think of all the games going out. Yeah, but you get the point. There's a bunch of other games, and you get some new ones that come in. You get the point. Like, I don't know about those. Like, I want to play them, but I don't know if I'll do them day one. But here's the question I want to ask you guys. How many games are worth that $70 price point, but you would still wait to get because you just don't want to spend $70 on it? You just want to wait, get a deal, and sometimes you don't have to wait long for that deal. As I said, like a month late, or, Gotham Knights almost half off. And that wasn't like some random Black Friday sales. In fact, I'm actually mad I didn't snag up. I might be able to find it somewhere. I'm mad I didn't snag up Sonic Frontiers for $40. So I saw that flying around and stuff. But because as I got some nights, and I might show you some gameplay of that. It comes out in I gotta wait like a week after I got that free shipping too. But the point I'm trying to make here is it's just like, I don't know if that $70 price point is going to fly with a lot of people. I know it's been out for a little while, and I get it, for a game like God of War Ragnarok, I can understand people not minding that because that's a top tier, well-made game and stuff. I'm just not into God of War, but that you can just tell. They put a lot of time in it. That's one of those games that probably is worth it. But once again, some people are like, hey, it might be worth it. I'm still going to wait, and it goes down eventually. There's some type of deal, but it's just it's a weird thing we're in right now, and I've talked about my friend about the price point, how many people are really going to do that. It's just like, how many times you get these games and they're not bad. They're just and that's saying disappointing. You don't want to be disappointed. No one wants to be disappointed. Like, maybe it's not as good, but you don't want to be disappointed. You just think things could have been better and shit. And I said, Callisto Protocol looked great, sounded great. And I still think it has great moments to it, and maybe when it has all that content together, because I know some people argue that content should have been in the game to begin with. I'm not here to debate all that, but if the game is as lackluster as it sounds, maybe it should have, but maybe all that together and fix a few things, maybe it could work. Maybe it could be a solid thing, but also by that time, if I do decide to replay, it'll be a lot cheaper and stuff, so having a little bit more patience sometimes, and I get it, you want to get the new thing that comes out, but it just doesn't satisfy you as you hoped it did, and it's a feeling no one wants to have, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are you that type of person who, you got to get everything when it comes out, or you can have a little bit more strength? Maybe there's certain things you can wait and see, or are you that type of person like, you know what, even if I know I'm going to love it, even though if I'm going to get it out, I'm just going to wait because I know it's going to go down cheaper. Let me know how you guys are in the comment section down below, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can see you guys back on the next one. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks and peace.